Okay, I want to graph this parabola, but unlike last section, I don't have it in standard form, so I can't use translations. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my cool new formula that says I don't have to put it in standard form first. Now, the first thing I should notice, my kind of general information, is that the leading coefficient, the one on my x squared, is my a, is positive 1. That means this is going to open up, okay? This is information because I want to, as I graph it, I want to make sure I'm following that, and this gives me an idea of where I should find points. Now I'm going to start by finding my vertex, so my formula is negative b over 2a. So that's negative b, so negative 6, because I have a negative in here, and this is negative, over 2 times 1. So this is 6 over 2, or 3. So my vertex is 3. Now I need to go back and I need to find out what the y-coordinate is, so I'm going to put in that into my equation. So then I have 9 minus 18 plus 11. So 9 minus 18 plus 11 should be 2, but yeah. Okay, so then my vertex is 3, 2. So that's my first piece of information. Now I want to find my intercepts. Okay, so my y-intercept, remember, is just going to be c. So I could fill it out, but I know it's going to be 0, 11. I just know it's going to be this c. Now to find the last one, I'm going to set my equation equal, and then I'm going to ask myself, can I factor this? And the answer would be no, that's not factorable. So I'm going to get out my quadratic, and we're going to see what happens. Although I will tell you, so I'm going to show you something here at this point. So I'm going to come down here and start my graph. So I just said my vertex was at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, and I open upwards. Looking right here, do I have any x-intercepts? No, I don't. But I can check that by going, okay, negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. When I work under there, I get 36 minus 44, and I'm going to get negative 8. That's an imaginary number, so this is why there are no x-intercepts. Now, as I said, though, I could tell once I had my vertex and knowing it opens upwards, I knew that was going to happen and I could even skip that step. But if I did work on, I'm going to run into that and then like, oh, okay, I don't have any. I also know this is at 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I only have 2 points, so I'm going to probably pick another couple of points. If I would have had 2 x-intercepts, that would have been enough. But on a non-linear graph, so not a straight line, you probably want close to 5 points. 3 to 5, you usually only need 3 for a straight line, but as you start getting in these, you do want to get that 4th and 5th point. When I pick some more points, I'm going to pick some on either side of the vertex. So I'm looking at this at 3. I'm going to pick, say, I don't need 0 because I already did that. I'm going to do 1, and I'm going to do 4. Okay, so I'm picking points on either side of the vertex. Now these are not going to be the same level because I'm not. Had I picked 2 and 4, I should have got the same answers. But so I'm going to come back up here, and I have my y. Okay, so 1 squared minus 6 times 1 plus 11. So 1 minus 6 plus 11, this is 6. So I can see at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 4, I'm going to get 4 squared minus 6 times 4 plus 11. So 16 minus 24 plus 11 gives me 3. So I can see this is 1, 2, 3. I'm not drawing very well. There we go. And there is my graph. Now my line of symmetry is always going to be through the x coordinate of the vertex, so this is going to be x equals 3. And there I have my graph. So you can see here as I went through this, lots of information. You know, my vertex, though I was able to skip having to put it, complete the square to put it into standard form, and I still got my graph. Now, I could just randomly start throwing points at an XY chart. The problem with that, though, is I have to know where that vertex is to get the right shape. Otherwise, it often might look like a straight line or something else. You do need to find that vertex. And then often I will also ask for the x and y intercepts.